Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator video. Now, a couple things I want to mention before we get started here again. Apparently, my brother will not be playing this game as, well, it's kind of, I mean, I understand it is pretty complicated to learn how to fly a plane. Which means it's realistic, but it's not really what he wanted. But luckily, I can still record videos on it, and I really like the game. It's just not really what he wanted out of it, which is fine. And we're going to be doing some more flight training. And also, I realized that, yeah, this game doesn't natively run in full screen. There you go, that's a lot better. Because I realized the game was in a windowed mode before. But yeah, I like the full screen a lot better. Full screen is nice to have. Because, yeah, that now it'll fit the recording window. Before I had to crop it, and then, like, when you cropped it, it kind of cut off some of these, like, the edges a little bit. Which is fine. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and apply and save that. Good. I like the full screen. That's nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get back to flight training. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and start with landing. Yeah, so we did, last time we did tutorials 1, 2, and 3. Let's go and get started with landing. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and edit the sound settings real quick. I just remembered that it was kind of loud. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. Flight training. Let's go ahead and get started with the Cessna. Landing. So yeah, and also one more thing. I thought I could probably use my steering wheel. I mean, I might try. I mean, my steering wheel and side panel. I know you're probably supposed to use a yoke with an airplane, but I don't really know. It's just this one game that I'll be playing, and also I don't know if I'll have room to have my steering wheel and side panel. The steering wheel and side panel are nice because I can use the steering wheel for 3 series that I got going on my channel right now. I have 2 Farming Simulator series, and I have 1 SnowRunner series, which, yeah, it uses the steering wheel. So that's 3, and this is just 1. So I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I might get one in the future, but I just don't have the desk space. Like, if I had a steering wheel, side panel, and a yoke, then that would be a lot of space. But it would be nice to have that. That'd be really cool. But yeah, I might be able to fly with the steering wheel and side panel, because we have the steering wheel and we have the stick. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably just fly with the numpad like I was doing last time for now. Yeah. What goes up must come down. Runway elevation, runway slope, 1 degrees. Okay. Okay.
Today, you're in charge of bringing us in for a safe landing. We've
Okay.
got clearance for a straight-in approach, so we don't have to complete the standard travel pattern.
Oh, okay, I'm
I've
flying.
already set us up in landing configuration at 65 knots with 10 degrees of flaps and idle power.
Okay.
You're on the glide slope now.
I didn't realize I was...
Speed around 65 knots. Change your pitch if you need to, and keep your aim point on the runway number.
I think I'm coming in pretty good. To extend flaps for landing, press F8. Okay, let's press F8. Flaps have been extended. And nice and steady here. I think we're doing pretty good. Coming in at a decent rate, I think. Okay. Pull up a little bit. Level out. Make sure we're nice and level. I'm gonna go ahead and get a better turn here. Okay, pull up. Then turn. Okay, come in nice and... Yeah, because we're not quite level. We're not quite in line with it. So just making sure we're in line.
Keep your aim point on the runway threshold. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare.
Okay.
Once we pass the threshold, shift your aim point to the end of the runway.
Okay.
Then, pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above
Okay, so we're going to pull back slightly. Get just above the runway. Pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. Pulling back, flaring.
Okay, we're past the threshold. Start the flare.
Oh. And I didn't flare quick enough. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so you really got to pull back to flare, I think. Running, so you really got to pull back and... Okay. Yeah, it's good to read these tips here. Man, landing is a lot harder than taking off. Definitely. Probably actually would have been okay to increase the throttle there for a little bit, just to get a little bit more speed and climb a little bit, because we seem to be headed in a little too low. Okay, now we're a bit better. So we're gonna add flaps. Actually, I don't think I need flaps just yet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Get some of these controls right down here. Parking brake. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're pretty good just to come in right here really good. I don't see some of our controls for some of our things. I think we're fine. So yeah, we're not going to do flaps yet, because once we do flaps, we got to come in like really low. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into descent, but then also flap. So there we go, we're descending, but then we have flaps to try to maintain that 65 knots. Okay, don't have the knots. Increasing. Let's go ahead and
Keep your aim point on the runway
pull up.
threshold. When you're 10 feet above the runway,
Okay.
it's time to flare. Once we pass the threshold, shift your aim point to the end of the runway.
A little funky. Okay, flaring. Okay, I got it. I got it. This is fine. Everything's fine.
We're too high to land.
You're gonna do some rudder.
SOP dictates we go around and try our approach again.
Nope,
Don't
we're
worry.
fine.
You'll get it with practice.
No, we're fine. We're fine. Never mind, we're not fine. We weren't fine. Okay. We're gonna use the rudders here. Good.
Okay, we're past the threshold. Start the flare.
Flaring.
Keep pulling back slowly. Let the plane settle onto the runway. Don't push it down, but don't let it start climbing.
Okay. We're down.
Nice. Now apply the brakes to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop.
Nice, we landed. That's good, I think. Woohoo! It wasn't a good landing, but it was an
Great
okay
job.
landing.
As they say, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing.
Meh.
But if you can use the plane the next day, it's outstanding. Landings can be hard, even for seasoned pilots. Trust me, don't hesitate to practice. After all, that's what we're here for, right?
Yep. Okay, so there we go. We landed. Yeah, that was pretty tricky. I learned out that they had us lined up pretty good, so we didn't actually have to do any rolling, but we did have to do some rudder because we eventually, I guess, drifted off. So I had to use the rudder in the air, which, yeah, it works pretty well, especially when going slow. I think when you're going fast, the rudder is probably not what you want to be using in the air, but when you're going slow and coming in for a landing, then yeah, rudder definitely helps, yaw the aircraft and get you to land. So yeah, that's good. Let's go ahead and go to the next next training flight traffic pattern. Yeah, let's go and do it. We'll probably only have time for 2 today. I don't know. We'll see how long the video is after I'm done. If not, I can always make it a part 2. It's not really a problem. What's for me, really? But yeah, I really want to start getting into, like, the official flying pretty soon here, but I kind of got to learn the ropes first, and, I thought I would have you guys learn with me, because it's interesting, I think. Okay, so we're going to fly, turn, and come back. Huh. So we're going to take off, go around, and then land. Okay.
Let's be honest, no one likes going around in circles. Unless you're a pilot training on traffic patterns.
Okay.
By the time we're through here, you'll know how to complete the full run from takeoff to landing. So let's get started.
Okay, let's go ahead and take off here. So we got to go ahead and release the thing. Okay, so parking brake is released. Gonna throttle up here. Pretty sure parking brake is released. There we go, now it is. Lined up, let's go ahead and I guess max throttle. Sure, why not? We're taking off. Go ahead and reach, yep, I understand, okay. Reaching knots, we're at 40. I think once we reach like around 65, we take off, right? Okay. 40, okay. 60, pull back. Back again, pull back. And we're off. Good, we're taking off. Let's go ahead and climb for a little bit. We want to get a nice...
Keep us aligned with the runway and climb to 5,400 feet.
Okay, 5,400 feet.
We're going for a left-hand traffic pattern.
Okay, 5,400 feet, gotcha. So that's 50, it's right here, 50, We want this needle to get over here to 400, I guess. That we're not maintaining knots. Let's go ahead and maybe level out a little bit so we can get a little bit more speed. Yeah, we're not maintaining 67 knots, it says. I think we passed the traffic pattern entrance. We did. Okay, do we gotta turn around? Do we? Because the entrance was back there. I think we missed our entrance. It's okay. We got it. Yeah, I forgot what trim was. I think it was 1 and 3, maybe? I think it was 1 and 3. See, I gotta remember all these controls. There's so many different controls. I keep on forgetting them all. Okay, now I think we're climbing a little bit better.
Once we reach altitude, you're gonna start turning left 90 degrees toward a 122-degree heading.
Okay. Turn left to join.
Okay, we're in the pattern. Get ready to enter the crosswind section.
Okay.
Good. Keep going till you reach the traffic pattern altitude of 5,700 feet.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
Ready to make your left turn downwind? When the runway appears at the halfway point of your wing strut, you'll know you're at a good glide distance.
Okay, level out here. I need to level out. We're banking way too hard. Okay, I need to head towards this arrow, this downwind turn. Okay. I gotcha. Okay, there we go. I gotcha in my sights. It's okay, we gotcha. Okay, and there's the runway. Okay, so I think we're doing pretty good here. I think we're doing alright. I'm gonna go ahead and level out here. Lower the throttle. We can go ahead and level out. Increase our trim a little bit, maybe. There we go. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, we're passing downwind turn. Are we supposed to go next to it, or...?
We've got the wind at our back now. We're on the right track.
Gotcha.
Lower your nose to a cruise attitude and reduce power to 2100 RPMs.
Okay.
Once your speed is in the white arc, add 10 degrees of flaps to prep us for landing.
Okay, the white arc. I think that's that right there, I think?
Now's not a bad time to check if the runway is looking good.
Okay, runway looks great.
And it probably goes without saying, always watch out for other planes entering or exiting the pattern.
Okay, good. Base turn, gotcha. Okay, so we need to turn and come in for a landing
fly
here.
Past the end of the runway here. Keep going until you see it at a 45-degree angle behind you.
Okay, gotcha.
That's your
level out here with the horizon. We're good. Okay, it's not quite at a 45 behind us. Okay, we're not level with the horizon. There we go. Now we are. Now we're level with the horizon, and now we're just cruising. We're kind of pitching up a little bit. Let's go and lower it. Lower it again. There we go. Okay. We're a little high, but I think it's fine. We're going to go for another turn, I think, to turn around and come for a landing. Okay. Turning. 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 Okay. I think we're doing pretty good. So where's the runway? Right there. Okay. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Okay, and it's just like the landing practice, I think, from earlier. Just gotta align with it. Nose down. Let's go ahead and decrease our trim.
There we go. The runway's in full view. Make sure to keep the plane centered on approach.
Okay.
If you're too high, add flaps. Too low, add power to maintain the glide path.
Okay, flaps time. Go ahead and nose down. Nose down. Bank. Oh gosh, we're gonna come in. We're gonna come in bad. We need to do a go around, I think. We need to do a go around. We need to go around. Yeah, we're gonna go around. Attention, ATC, we need to make a go around. I think. Probably. Yeah, we're gonna make a go around. Good call for me, because I don't think we can land that. That looked pretty sketch. I don't actually know what the button for decrease flaps was. I just pressed F7. I think that was, because F8 was increase. I think F7 is decrease. Hopefully I'm right. I mean, we seem to be still in the air, so we're fine, I guess. Let's go ahead and max throttle this boy. Maybe we're actually at a better angle right now. Yeah, right around this hill, I think, is the runway, and I think that is a pretty good angle. Pretty good height to be approaching at, I think. Probably a little low. We'll go ahead and pull up, maybe. I think we're approaching a little low. Go ahead and increase throttle a bit. Yeah, I think we still have flaps, because yeah, we're descending. I don't know how to decrease the flaps, though. Okay, you're up over there on that hill. Okay, we need to climb. Okay, we're getting warnings. We're too low. Okay, we're gonna crash here. Are we fine? Are we fine, actually? No, we're not fine.
You've left the training airspace. You need to go back.
Oh. Wait, hold on. Where are we? Are we on the approach? Did they just put us... Oh, they put us above the runway. Okay. I think this is the wrong way to approach from. I'm kind of inclined on restarting, but if we can pull this off, I'd be okay with landing. Yeah, that would be awesome if we could pull this off. That would be really good, I think. We're coming in for a landing, guys. Don't worry about us. We can come in for a landing however we want to come in for a landing. Where's the runway? Where are you? There you are. Okay. Flaps to the max. Throttle, idle, I think, probably. This is a great way to land, actually, guys. Just so you know, this is the best possible way to land. Just so you know. In the forest. Yep, totally just in the forest. Yep, okay. Do a barrel roll. That's a good way to land. Yep, barrel roll. Good, great. Okay, that evened us out really good. Okay, pull up. I pressed the wrong button to pull up. This should really be the button. I'm gonna have to edit the controls, because I keep on pressing 5, but it's 2. I know you guys probably don't understand these controls, but yeah, I really wish I could have, like, some better controls, because this numpad, it's a little confusing, but I get used to it.
Let's be honest, no one likes going around in circles.
Okay, coming in for a landing here, guys. Good, coming in, round the bend here. Coming in. Okay, pulling up here. Sorry about the dinging in the background, guys. Okay, I missed the runway again. Don't worry, we're gonna make it. We're gonna land it. Doing it, guys. We're landing here. This is how you land, guys. Totally. I did it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a break real quick from recording a little bit, and because yeah, I'm getting like dinged up here. I gotta go watch the dogs. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Probably a couple seconds for you guys, but yeah, I really gotta take a break. Yeah, I gotta go watch the dogs. So yeah, be right back. Okay, so we're coming in for a landing. It was a little rough. I got teleported back because I went too far. So it's actually pretty tricky to get lined up. It's a lot more harder than it sounds. Before we had like a really far approach angle. Now it's like our angle's not that far. So I wonder, like, should we get far away? I think we should get far away, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this way. Kind of gonna leave the traffic pattern a little bit, like they said. But I want to get nice and high and away and kind of have a similar descent to the landing tutorial. Yeah, we're coming in way too hard. I also read up on the controls to figure out exactly what everything does. So I think I'm doing pretty good now. I just don't know how to decrease flaps. I gotta read on that. I didn't really think about that too much. Yeah, you definitely gotta read up on the controls, because yeah, a lot of buttons do a lot of different things. Like, I had no idea that 5 resets the controls, which is awesome, because I can tilt and then hit 5, and then, yeah, and then it stabilizes us out, and then we don't keep rolling. Anyway, let's see. How close we are to the runway. Runway is back there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and roll the other way, I think. Go ahead and roll the other way. Go ahead and bank into this. There we go. You're right. Let's go ahead and go max throttle here. Yeah, there's the run. Okay, this is definitely a way better approach. Definitely way better. Okay, let's go ahead and nose down. Go ahead and make more flaps. Go ahead and idle. Kind of yaw a little bit. Yawing. Yawing is a funny word. Yaw. Okay, coming in. Do we need to lower the landing gear? I think we're fine. Flap switch is 100%. Okay. I'll go ahead and go down even more. More flaps. Okay. I think we got it. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna flare. We're flaring. Flaring the aircraft. That was not a good landing. Okay, I'm gonna go try that again, but yeah, I think that's the way to do it. We definitely want to not try to turn in too sharp. We definitely want to have a good approach angle, but I didn't flare enough. there. Because yeah, I did do a time. I think I might do a couple time lapses of that because that's probably pretty interesting, with just like maybe like a 200% speed increase and some music. Because yeah, flying it's a beautiful art, but yeah, it's hard. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump cut, get right back to where we were. That was not good.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne.
Flare, flaring, flare, flare. We built runway, we use all runway. We use the whole runway. We did it, we landed. Did I do it?
Way to stick the landing. Now, just apply the brakes to slow your roll. And make sure you don't stop on the runway, of course.
No, we're
If other
taxiing.
planes are looking to land, we've got to move. Take one of the taxiways on the right.
Yep, we're taxiing. Okay, let's go ahead
Good
and
job. As an
throttle.
old instructor said to me, not only did you not die, you're really learning to fly.
Well, I might have died a couple times, but you know, we survived in the end. There we go. That was actually pretty difficult. Not gonna lie, that was actually kind of hard. That was like a major step up from everything else. But yeah, no. I don't think we landed quite right. We didn't quite use the whole... We landed like on the edge of the runway, like right near the back, but... Yeah, I guess, you know, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. So yeah. Next to training, first solo flight. I think I'll save that for next time, because yeah, I've actually been recording this video for a while. When I said I would take a break, that was like a day-long break. I went to go record Durango. So yeah. Pretty cool. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like. Subscribe for new videos. Have a great day. Get rest of your... excuse me. Great day. Get rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time for more Microsoft Flight Simulator. I actually am quite enjoying this game. Even though I don't have the proper, like, airplane controls, and I'm just using, like, my keyboard, it's still pretty fun. It would be really nice to get a yoke. Like, I would, like, love to have, like, that, but I just don't know where I would put it. It's like I don't have any room on my desk. But no, next time we have first solo flight, tackle a traffic pattern on your own, navigation, and first solo navigation. Oh, so I guess this means we're flying from one airport to another. Interesting. When do we start getting into new planes? I know I can barely understand the Cessna, but We can go to our hangar. We have 1 hour. We have 1 flight hour. Ooh, wow. Wow, look at all these things. Boeing 747, Aviat. We can go from a Cessna to a SNES, a better Cessna. Turboprops. A lot of propeller planes. A lot of prop planes. I think there's also, like, DLC that you can kind of buy. So it's not really like a mod. M-Marks, man-made. London City Park. So yeah, there is some stuff you can actually add onto the game, but it does cost, like, money. So it kind of reminds me of Train Sim World in that way, where it's like, you have the routes you can add, but it'll cost you. So if you want Innsbruck Airport, it's gonna cost you a nice $20. See you guys then. Goodbye.
From the dust